What is going on, guys? Miles here, and in this video we'll be taking a look at some DLC weapons which could be coming into Call of Duty World War II very soon. Let's do this. So a while ago, a person on the Call of Duty World War II subreddit called rKratos actually found some names for some DLC weapons in CoD World War II. I believe he found a total of 13 DLC weapons, and since he found them, a few of them have actually been added into the game. For example, some of the weapons he mentioned were the PTRS, the Delisle, the ZK383, as well as the Freeline Sniper. However, some of the weapons which rKratos mentioned haven't actually been added into the game yet, and the theory is that these weapons could be coming into the game at a later date, possibly after the Days of Summer event has finished. So I thought it would be a good idea to make a video on these weapons in case you guys are interested in them, and I have a total of 6 weapons. The first one is called, I believe, the Carcano, maybe the Carcano, I'm not exactly sure, but this weapon is an Italian bolt action rifle. So this could be a DLC sniper rifle which will be coming into the game, and I think it will be kind of cool, but we do already have a lot of similar snipers in the game currently. The second weapon which they mentioned is called the KGM-21, which is actually a Swedish light machine gun, which I think is quite interesting. And I read a little bit about this weapon, and apparently it's a modified version of the bar rifle which is currently in the game. So I'm actually quite interested in this weapon. If it's going to be like a bar but with a bigger magazine, I think it will actually be pretty strong. The third weapon we have is called the Austin, which is basically an Australian version of the Sten submachine gun. And honestly, I'm a little bit skeptical as to whether this weapon is actually going to be added into the game, because you guys probably know already we do actually have the Sten SMG in the game already, and this weapon is going to be very similar to it. So I'm not sure if Sledgehammer Games are going to scrap this weapon or if they're actually going to add it into the game, but if they do add it, I'm wondering how they would actually make it kind of like unique. The fourth weapon is called the EMP-44, and this is another submachine gun, but this weapon wasn't actually used in World War II. It was actually a German prototype SMG, which was rejected because it didn't pass acceptance test, and there were more suitable weapons out there such as the STG-44, so I think this would actually be quite a cool weapon to be added into the game. Despite it not really being used in World War II, I still think it has a pretty interesting history, and I'd like to try it in game. The fifth weapon is yet another SMG. To be honest, most of the weapons which the guy mentioned were submachine guns, so if you don't like SMGs, then this video isn't that exciting probably, but it's called, I believe, the Bekowiec. It's a Polish submachine gun, so I probably pronounced that incorrectly, but this weapon is quite interesting because it's a submachine gun which holds 32 bullets in a magazine, but if you look at a picture of this weapon, it looks very similar to a machine pistol, so I am quite interested in this weapon and I would like to see it in game. And the final weapon which was mentioned on the post was called the Błyskawica. I probably pronounced that incorrectly again because it is a Polish weapon and it stands for lightning, so it is a pretty cool name, and it is yet another submachine gun. And this was a cheap to make SMG, so it was used quite a lot by the Polish resistance, and its design is kind of like a mix between the MP40 as well as the Sten submachine gun, so hopefully if it is added into World War II, it will act as like a hybrid between the two weapons. I think that would be pretty cool, and I hope it's added into the game as well. So they were the 6 weapons which were mentioned in the World War II game files but haven't actually been added into the game yet. I'm hoping these weapons will be added in the upcoming events for the game, but to be honest, I'm not so sure if they're going to add some more events before Black Ops 4 comes out, because the Days of Summer event ends just before September, and then there's only a month to go until Black Ops 4, but I'm hoping they will still run events in World War II even when Black Ops 4 is out. So there we have it, they are the unreleased weapons in Call of Duty World War II. Let me know what you think of them down in the comments below. Comment which one is your favourite. For me, it would probably be the KGM-21, which is like the modified bar, as well as the EMP-44, which is the prototype SMG, because I think that one has a pretty cool history. But if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe to see more, but I'll see you guys in another video.